This doctrine of infallibility, I don't know where it comes from, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm kind of really worried about it, because I know that humans aren't infallible. They're fallible, and we've seen major figures in history who claimed to be infallible or thought they were infallible or led masses of people as if they were infallible. We've seen Adolf Hitler, we've seen Mussolini, we've seen many others who've led entire nations and countries and villages astray into doing crazy stuff. Jim Jones, all these people drinking lemonade, and those who followed the comet, and many others. But yeah, infallibility, and I'm not sure if anybody can claim that. That's why I'm very glad that we have a division in government, that we're not under a world dictator or a national dictator, but that we have a Senate, we have a House, we have all these different branches in the judicial system that can disagree with each other and agree to disagree, and so that one individual doesn't have total reign, total power. Because, man, many innocent lives could be in jeopardy if one person had all the power to make the decisions without any opposition. Yeah, that's terrible. I hope that that never happens here in the United States. I hope that we don't revert back to an imperial system like under England again. You know, we parted from English rule 200 years ago. I don't want to go back to that. Dude was a dictator. Some of them were very cruel. Some of them were very abusive. Some of them were barbaric. You know, the ways that they punished people. It's not even worthy. It's horrifying even to mention the things they did to people in order to push their weight around and exhibit their power, and they were massaging their own egos because they were power hungry and their egos went to their heads. So other people had to suffer because of ego of these monarchical powers, these dictators. So yeah, we don't want another Adolf Hitler. We don't want another Mussolini. Who wants that? We want a government that is made up of more than one. Yeah, imagine living in a society where you couldn't even have a different opinion than whoever is the leader or the prime minister or the patriarch or the premier or whoever. Imagine if you couldn't even have a difference of an opinion. If you couldn't even hold views that were maybe slightly differing than the views of the dictator or the pope or bishop or whoever, being branded as a heretic and being persecuted and being driven out of society, or even being hunted down to be tortured and all this stuff like the ancients did in the medieval times. Yeah, we better be very thankful that we are in a society where we can have differences of opinions and beliefs and lifestyles. That's far better than what it was in the past. I wouldn't want to go back to the first, second, and third centuries, or even the Middle Age periods, or even the Renaissance, the so-called Enlightenment, people were still tortured and brutalized over differences of beliefs, even in the Renaissance period. So yeah, I'm glad we've come a long ways here in the 21st century. We can live in harmony and peace with each other, and still have different religions and different political views, and we can still be civil to each other. Civility. That's important.